You are the light. Dear friends, Jesus gives us another identity in the gospel of today. You are the light. Matthew 5:13-16. It is not merely a symbolic language. He is revealing a deep truth which is seen only by faith-filled eyes. But he also asserted, I am the light of the world. John chapter 8, versicle 12. Is the light that we are different from the light that Christ is? No, indeed. There is only one light. We are shining with the same light because Christ and we are one and intimately united, though different. In essence, we are light. Jesus is foretelling a truth which science took very many years to discover. Science has proved that every person and object are surrounded with an aura not detectable by ordinary human eyes. Now, quantum physics, a branch of science, is proving that all that the eyes see as solid is indeed nothing but energy, a sort of light. St. Paul, in the second reading of today, from 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verses 1-5, exhorts us. My message was not in plausible words of wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power, so that your faith might not rest in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. The affirmation of Jesus, you are the light of the world, comes from faith, not from human wisdom, but from the power of God. A young man was getting trained for life and spirituality under the guidance of an elder. It lasted a few months. The last session was very long and went late into the night. The kind-hearted master lit a candle and led him to the gate. It was pitch dark. The master handed over the lit candle to his disciple and then blew it off. The surprised disciple asked him, how will I get home without a light? And the master replied, you are the light now. All followers of Christ share his light and are invited to light up the world in the midst of its darkness. The light does not shine for itself. It sheds its light for others. As a candle lights up the surrounding, it also dies gradually. The sacrificial nature of light is so very clear. The first reading of today, taken from Isaiah chapter 58, verses 7-10, teaches how our light should shine. Is it not to share your bread with the hungry and bring the homeless poor into your house? When you see the naked, to cover him, and not to hide your flesh from your own flesh. According to Isaiah, the light manifests the interconnectedness of all people first and foremost. All are children of the same Father. From the deep faith conviction arises all actions of love and compassion. This light does not allow us to hide our true identity. Do not hide your flesh from your own flesh. Light is also used to search for the lost in darkness. Light of Christ makes us compassionate. Saint John Bosco dedicated his life to look after the poor and abandoned boys, often unruly and immoral too. But Don Bosco used to say that even in the worst of the boys, there is something good. This is light searching through the darkness. When Don Bosco entered the playground, where hundreds of his boys were playing, all of them felt that they were especially loved by Don Bosco. Father Paul Albera, Don Bosco's second successor, and one of the boys who used to play in the playground, reflected upon this experience later in his life. It is as if a flame of light from his heart got connected with the flame burning in our hearts. It brought about a communion of hearts. The light of Christ unites us all in compassionate love. May we live with the deep conviction that we are indeed light, in spite of our limitations and sins, since we share in the light of Christ. May this light dispel the darkness caused by poverty, hunger, by hatred and destruction. May God bless us all.